Hi, it's Tammy, and we are talking today about how to pull benefit-rich statements directly from your product or service. This is a trick that I learned a while back, and it's surprisingly simple once I kind of discovered it, if you will. So I really want to share it with you today in the hope that you can use this to begin pulling your own benefits directly from your product or service. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at one of my, it's actually a product that I have on my site right now. It was a previous free report, the 3 insider secrets to whipping up website copy that makes you money. So what I did here, and I'm just going to kind of scroll through, because basically what I did was I sat down after I had the report ready. I sat down with it and read through it. And I had a little notebook next to me with a pen, and I started just kind of jotting down things that I noticed. So I'm gonna kind of walk you through a couple of, just walk you through a little bit of it right now, so you can see this process in action, and hopefully you'll be able to take that and transfer it over to your own products and services. All right, so we started here with this first section, the #1 obstacle to raking in the cash with your website. Now I just kind of read through it and just to see if there's anything that really sticks out as something that people would be interested in. There's a couple different things here. Let's see. They're left wondering if they're to blame for their lack of results. So I would write down something like, find out if it's your fault if you're not getting results, or if there's someone else to blame. That might be something that you can write down. What I would usually do is if I had any thoughts at all, I'd jot them down kind of in like a bulleted list type of thing, and then pick out the really good ones when I'm done, and then kind of beef them up a little bit with the power words that we had discussed in an earlier module. So you can go ahead and refer back to those. Okay. So here I'm kind of walking through here, and here's another thing right here. Okay, you must drive traffic to your website, but this should be your second step. The first step, first and foremost, should be to create a website that converts passive visitors into hot prospects and paying clients. So here's a very prime example right here. Is you could say one of your things that you jot down is, a bullet that says the very first step you should take if you want to create a website that converts passive visitors into hot prospects and paying clients. Or you could even, if you go down here, it says, then you can start driving traffic to your site and reaping rewards of your efforts. You could also say something like the very first step to converting your website visitors into paying clients, or the very first thing you should do before you even start driving traffic to your website to try and convert them into paying clients. Of course, like I said, afterwards you would go back and kind of fine-tune the wording, but right now what we're trying to do is just get ideas of benefit-rich statements and things that are going to grab people's interest and make them want to learn more. Okay, well this is a key thing here. This is the very first step that you should take. So that's something that's important. So that's something that you can focus on. Okay, let's see. You can use this. I have here kind of, I put out here an idea of basically what I have received as a result of writing compelling website copy. So filling the appointment book with 32 hot prospects in just 1 week's time. You can use something like this, and one of your bullets could be, discover how to fill your appointment book with up to 32 prospects in 1 week's time. And this is kind of how we're talking about how you do that is by creating effective website copy, which I get into later in the report. I actually show people how to do that. So you just kind of want to make sure that you're still being truthful in that you're actually, if you say, I'm going to show you, or here's a second one, how to enjoy an 11% conversion rate on the sale of a new product. Well, you want to make sure if you phrase it like that, that you're actually going to show them how, and give them some pointers like I do later in this report. Okay, so let's see here. keep kind of walking through, see if you can find some other little nuggets to pull out, just so you can get a really good, strong understanding of how this works. So then here's another thing. This report has three main subjects, or three main kind of points in the copy. And what I did was I turned them into the three insider secrets. And that's something that you can do as well. If you have three kind of subtopics, or maybe a three-step process that you walk people through, you can certainly use something like that as well. The 3 insider secrets to losing 10 pounds before the holidays, or something like that, you know. And then you've got the 3 main points are the 3 insider secrets, if you will. So you can go ahead and do that. And then here, the fastest and easiest way to grab readers' interest. So you could hone in on that, and you could say, discover the fastest and easiest way to grab readers' interest. I mean, it's pretty simple. You're actually just pulling it straight from your report or your ebook or whatever it is that you have. You're just kind of pulling it and letting them know, well, this is what you are going to find out in this report. This is what you are going to learn. You're going to learn the 3 insider secrets to writing website copy that makes you money. You're going to learn how to quickly grab readers' interest. Let's see here. You're going to learn, how to use your website copy to connect with potential clients, and that's what this section is all about. So, I mean, this is just to give you a really good idea, and I hope this is helping you to understand kind of how this works. Because this is, if you notice, kind of now that you know this little insider tip or this little trick that copywriters use, you can go and look at some of the products that you've purchased and look at some of the sales pages, and they do the exact same thing. They just take what's in the product and they let you know, they kind of put it on their sales page to let you know what you're going to learn. And then they just kind of beef up the copy a little bit with these intriguing words and other things that are going to just grab your interest and make you want to learn more. So this is the first step is to just go through your product and start plugging out things that if you were, put yourself in your website visitors' view, or in their shoes, I'm sorry. And if you were them, what would you want to know? You know, would this be exciting for you? You know, is this going to be something that causes them to stop and think, oh yeah, I really need to know that? Because the information is already in your book or your report or whatever it is, if it's a video, whatever it is, the information is there. You just have to present it in a way that is going to grab your reader's attention and that's going to help them make that decision to purchase your ebook or to request your free report or whatever the case may be. So those are the tricks to helping to pull these benefit-rich statements directly from your product or service. So that is about it for today. We went ahead and I'll show you real quick. We'll run over here to the original landing page that I had for this particular product. And here's kind of the ones that I pulled out. The 1 obstacle to getting results from your internet marketing efforts. If you saw, that was up here, the first little section we talked about, the 1 obstacle there. I mentioned the top 3 reasons why most solopreneurs don't get clients with their websites, and that's down here a little ways. I kind of get into that a little bit to show that it's not their fault, because that's another big thing, is you want to make it clear that you know how to help them and that it's not their fault and that there's a simple answer. And then how to avoid the biggest mistakes that might be holding you back. So there's just a couple of things to help you start pulling your own benefit-rich statements out of your product or service. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send them over my way at marketingfunnels@rightassociate.com. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.